Yo, Legends Nexus fam. Get ready to dive headfirst into the hottest gaming news. We're kicking things off with PARIVISION absolutely dominating Heroic with a swift 2-0 victory to secure their top 6 spot at the International 2025. This was a massive playoff series, and PARIVISION showed us exactly why they're a powerhouse this season, advancing further into the tournament with incredible plays. You don't want to miss the breakdown of how they took down the South American underdogs. Next up, we've got some legendary words from the man himself, Gabe Newell. The Valve President is going viral for his candid speech at the International, revealing that he still plays Dota 2 every single day, even when players in chat tell him to uninstall and die. We're diving into what he said, why he loves the game and its community so much, and the hilarious reactions from the Dota 2 faithful. This is a must-hear for any Dota fan. And the T2025 playoffs continue to deliver. We're talking about Team Falcons getting their epic revenge over Team Tidebound in a thrilling upper bracket quarterfinal. After a tough loss in the group stage, Falcons came back with a vengeance, sweeping Tidebound 2-0 to advance to the semifinals. We'll break down the intense matches and how Falcons secured their spot, proving they're a force to be reckoned with. That's just a taste of the epicness we're covering today. From incredible Dota 2 playoff action to surprising statements from Valve's own Gabe Newell, we've got it all. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss a single moment of Legends Nexus. Let's get into it. PARIVISION crushes Heroic at the International 2025. This season's powerhouse PARIVISION has just secured a dominant 2-0 victory against the South American underdogs Heroic in the T2025 playoffs, guaranteeing them a coveted top 6 finish. This win propels PARIVISION further into the tournament as they continue their quest for the Aegis of Champions. The playoff matchup pitted two teams with contrasting paths. Heroic, who fought through regional qualifiers and battled their way to an impressive top 8 finish after an upset over Tundra Esports, against the directly invited Eastern European juggernaut PARIVISION. Known for their strong LAN performances, PARIVISION entered the series as heavy favorites despite some pre-tournament turbulence. The first game saw PARIVISION secure popular heroes like Snapfire and Beastmaster, while Heroic drafted comfort picks, including an exciting Pudge. Despite an even lanning phase, PARIVISION's Alan, Satanic, Galliamov on Lifestealer farmed efficiently, building a net worth lead that eventually snowballed into mega creeps after a decisive teamfight. Satanic ended the game with a stellar 19-26 KDA. The second game was a swift display of dominance from PARIVISION, who drafted a faster-paced lineup centered around Templar Assassin, Queen of Pain, and Phoenix. They shut down Heroic early, securing map-wide control and a quick 39-minute victory, with Satanic achieving a deathless 10-0-10 KDA. With this win, PARIVISION advances to face the undefeated Extreme Gaming in the upper bracket semifinals, while Heroic drops to the lower bracket to face Tundra Esports in a high-stakes elimination match. Fans are buzzing about PARIVISION's clinical performance, with many analysts highlighting Satanic's exceptional carry play. The Dota 2 community is particularly excited about the upcoming clash between PARIVISION and Extreme Gaming, a matchup that promises to be a true test for both teams. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just getting started in the T2025 playoffs. Next, we're diving into some surprisingly candid words from Valve's own Gabe Newell about his daily Dota 2 grind. Gabe Newell, I play Dota 2 daily despite daily hate mail. Valve President Gabe Newell has become an internet sensation after a candid speech at the International 2025, revealing that he continues to play Dota 2 every day, even though he regularly receives toxic messages from players telling him to uninstall and die. This unexpected admission has charmed the gaming community and highlighted Newell's deep connection to the game and its player base. Newell, the iconic co-founder and president of Valve, the company behind Steam and beloved titles like Half-Life and Portal, spoke at the opening ceremonies of the 14th iteration of the International. He shared how his appreciation for Dota 2 grew from enjoyment to deep love after witnessing the professional players' skills and the community's passion during the inaugural event 14 years ago. Before that international, I really enjoyed the game, but after the international, I loved the game, Newell stated. He emphasized that his affection extends beyond the game itself to the community, acknowledging the harsh reality of online interactions. Sure, people talk sh*t at me in chat, and about once a week people say, "Hey noob, uninstall the game and die," he admitted, but he views this negativity as a reflection of the community's intense enthusiasm and energy. "That's why after all these years, I still play Dota every day," he concluded, drawing laughter and applause. The internet erupted with reactions, with many users on X, formerly Twitter, finding humor in the idea of Newell, the architect of Steam and Dota 2, being subjected to such abuse. Comments ranged from jokes about him having the power to ban them all to observations about the universal experience of receiving criticism in competitive online games. This revelation reinforces Valve's internal culture, with former employee statements suggesting Newell's unofficial motto, "Is that theirs? Why play any other game when Dota 2 exists?" But the intensity doesn't stop with Valve's top executive. Get ready for a fierce playoff rematch as we look at how Team Falcons got their revenge. Gabe Newell's heartfelt Dota 2 community message, "They tell me to uninstall." As the International 2025 reaches its thrilling finals, Valve's charismatic president, Gabe Newell, delivered a special message to fans, sharing his enduring love for Dota 2 and its passionate, albeit occasionally brutal, community. Newell humorously revealed that despite his stature, he still faces weekly taunts from players telling him to quit the game. 14 years ago, we held the international in the German city of Cologne, Newell recounted in a video message, reflecting on the tournament's origins. "The first international truly amazed me. It was amazing to see the players' skill and the passion of the community. Before the first international, I really liked the game, but after T, I fell in love with it. I love not only the game, but also the community." This sentiment echoes his long-standing dedication. He previously reported around 800 hours of playtime after the first T and described Dota 2 as the game Valve employees were most obsessed with playing. However, Newell didn't shy away from the community's rougher edges. "Sure, people talk shit at me in chat, and about once a week people say, 'Hey, noob, uninstall the game and die,'" he candidly stated. He then offered a unique perspective, interpreting these insults not as personal attacks, but as manifestations of the players' deep enthusiasm and energy for the game. "And that's why, after all these years, I still play Dota every day," he concluded, embracing the raw, unfiltered nature of the Dota 2 experience. While some might see this as a testament to Newell's thick skin or his penchant for deadpan humor, the message resonated with many, highlighting the unique, often confrontational, culture of competitive gaming. The finals of T 2025 are currently underway in Hamburg, Germany, with a massive prize pool on the line, and Newell's relatable, albeit quirky, message has added another layer to the event's narrative. Speaking of intense competition and playoff drama, we've got a major playoff rematch to break down next, where Team Falcons sought redemption. Falcons soar, revenge served cold against Tidebound at T 2025 playoffs. In a pivotal upper bracket quarterfinal match at the International 2025 playoffs, Western Europe's Team Falcons exacted a decisive 2-0 revenge victory over China's Team Tidebound, securing their spot in the upper bracket semifinals and guaranteeing at least a top 6 finish. This rematch was highly anticipated after Tidebound secured a dramatic 2-1 reverse sweep against Falcons in the group stage, a match that determined who would head straight to the main stage playoffs. Both teams, being directly invited, had strong group stage performances, with Tidebound defeating notable teams like Natus Vincere and PARIVISION, while Falcons took down Tundra Esports and Team Spirit. However, Falcons entered this playoff series with significantly more momentum and confidence, especially after their elimination stage win against Team Spirit. For Game 1, Falcons drafted a formidable teamfight lineup featuring Gyrocopter, Beastmaster, and Mars, complemented by Snapfire and Pugna. Tidebound responded with a burst damage-oriented composition, including Marsai, Earthshaker, and Timbersaw. While the landing phase was relatively even, Falcons consistently won crucial mid-game teamfights, focusing down Tidebound's core heroes and eventually overwhelming their defenses for a 47-minute win. Game 2 saw both teams employ similar strategies, but Falcons dictated a much faster pace. Key ganks on Tidebound's carry, Shiro, by Malor1Ni and CR1T heavily disrupted their game plan. Lacking the firepower to engage Falcons directly, Tidebound attempted to split push, but Falcons systematically choked them out, leading to a 44-minute concession. Falcons closed out the series with an overwhelming 22-5 kill score, notably shutting out Tidebound in the final 26 minutes of the match. With this dominant victory, Falcons not only secured a significant prize pool, but also positioned themselves for a shot at the grand finals. The Dota 2 community is praising Falcons' strategic adjustments and execution, with many seeing this as a statement win. Tidebound, meanwhile, must now fight for survival in the lower bracket, facing an uphill battle to stay in the tournament. And that wraps up our playoff breakdowns for today. But before you go, stick around for a lightning-fast recap of all the biggest stories and our full call to action. All right, Legends Nexus crew, what an episode! We saw PARIVISION storm through heroic at the International 2025 with a commanding 2-0 victory. Then, Valve's own Gabe Newell dropped some truth bombs, admitting he still plays Dota 2 daily despite the daily uninstall requests. And we witnessed Team Falcons get their sweet revenge, sweeping Team Tidebound in a crucial T2025 playoff showdown. If you loved this deep dive into the gaming world, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Drop a comment below telling us your favorite Dota 2 team or your most epic in-game rage moment. And don't forget to follow us on all our socials for even more gaming content. Stay legendary.